From Lagos, the nation's commercial capital, this is the news at 10, live from Channels Television. Reporting tonight, Sulaiman Aledo.
Hello and welcome. Tonight, explosion rocks Bauchi. 11 people confirmed dead, over 20 injured. Bring Back Our Girls campaign comes alive in Lagos as groups march and pray for the rescue of the Chibok girls. South delegates to the National Conference insist on total control of the Niger Delta oil resource. And Iraq's army claims victory over Sunni militants in a major offensive on the northern city of Tikrit. Insurgents say it's false. On business news, reactions continue to troll the directive from the central bank to BDCs to shore up their capital base.
And in sports news, hosts Brazil booked quarter-final spot at the ongoing FIFA World Cup.
We begin in Bauchi State, northeast of Nigeria, where at least 11 people have been confirmed killed, with over 20 others injured following an explosion in the state capital. Police spokesman for the command, Haruna Mohammed, told Channels Television that the incident occurred last night at the People's Hotel in the Bauchi city. Although the cause of the blast is yet to be established, it is suspected that members of the terrorist group Boko Haram might be responsible for the attack. Mr. Mohammed Haruna added that those injured in the explosion are being treated at the Abu Bakr Tafawa Balewa Teaching Hospital, while investigation into the incident is ongoing.
Friday at about 21:50 hours, we received a report that there was an Bayangari area. So we rushed to the scene. When we rushed to the scene, we discovered it was an explosion, and we saw some casualties there. So as a result of that, we now cordoned the area in order to prevent people from coming upon victims. And we evacuated the casualties to the hospital. Among the casualties, them were confirmed dead initially, and 14 others sustained various degree of injury. Later, another one died at the hospital, making the total of those people who died to be 11. Well, we now have 28 others that sustained various degree of injury. And the place has been cordoned off by the Combined Security Forces, and a bomb disposal unit was deployed there to sweep the place in order to ascertain the cause of the incident, and also to dismantle any improvised explosive device in order not to cause further harm on the general people of that area. I cannot preempt the outcome of investigation for now, because the investigation has commenced, and as I'm speaking to you now, an arrest was made, and the suspect is helping the police in their investigation, and as soon as we conclude our investigation, we will let.
Well, Mohammed Haruna, Bauchi State Police spokesperson, speaking on the blast that occurred earlier today in Bauchi. Moving on, get involved is the message in the fight against terrorists. That is the word of the Chief of Air Staff, Air Marshal Adeshola Amosu, to state and local governments during the inspection of the ongoing construction of airport hangar at the Ilorin International Airport. The Chief of Air Staff urges state governments to take proactive measures to stop the terrorists before the strike.
Nigerian Air Force stand on insurgency is that the counter-insurgency ought to be led by the military, and that's what exactly we're doing right now. But the counter ought ought to be led by the Nigerian police, which is currently being done. Again, it's all inclusive. We have the various local governments, the state government. They need to get involved in building parks, build proper parks, control the parks, put technology in place to detect people that may want to cause havoc to the society, regulate time of resumption at the markets, and generally Nigerians should be cautious, watch out. As a matter of fact, Nigerian Air Force, we printed out some pamphlets recently, giving instruction, advice to the populace. What should you do if an explosion takes place?
Well, if you ever thought the campaign for the release of the Chibok girls has abated, you may need to have a rethink. Today in Lagos, two groups, Communities Rising, as well as women leaders from various churches, held separate rallies to support the call for the rescue of these abductees. While one of the campaigns took the form of a walk, the other was purely a spiritual exercise.
This is Anthony Village Sports Field, playing host to a number of concerned residents from Maryland, Bagada, and Anthony in Lagos, seeking an end to insurgency in the country. Communities Rising begin a long walk all the way to Mende Town Hall, but first they observe a stopover at the taxi park in Anthony. With over 200 of the girls still missing, the group is demanding answers to their questions.
This is not the Nigeria of our dreams. This is not the Nigeria we envisioned. These girls have been abducted for so long, and we're not getting any good response from anybody. All we hear is we're walking, we're doing something about it. We want to know exactly what they're doing about it.
People keep quiet any longer. What is going on? Bring back our girls. We need our girls now, not just our girls. Stop terrorism. Stop the Boko Haram insurgencies. That's basically what we're talking about. Stop all the insecurity. We want to feel secure and safe. Okay.
Finally, at the town hall in Mende, a letter to President Goodluck Jonathan is presented to the honorable member representing their constituency at the National Assembly, Honorable Dayo Alebioshu. Meanwhile, at the TBS, also in Lagos, women put aside denominational barriers to seek God's intervention in the affairs of this country with prayer sessions led by leaders from various churches.
What is coming over here? We want, oh God, is counselors of all evil.
The convener of the meeting, an indigene of Chibok town, speaks.
If you go to the northeast today, people are suffering. They don't have food to eat. They don't have places to sleep. In their farm, they are being killed. In their homes, they are being killed. In their place where it's supposed to be an habitat for them, they cannot live. They sleep in bush. Is it a life in your own motherland? It's so painful. That's why we say we want God to intervene. And we are calling on Nigerians to pray. Don't talk about politics. Don't talk about religion. Talk about humanity, human souls. Blood are being shed every day.
While we hope and pray for an end to this insecurity taking its toll on our nation, the various Bring Back Our Girls campaigns, no doubt, will continue to remind us of the need to watch each other's back.
Well, meanwhile, members of the Bring Back Our Girls campaign in Abuja say the government should take advantage of the Ramadan season to re-strategize for the release of the Chibok girls. They appealed to the government to visit families of the girls and pleaded with members of Boko Haram to release the girls in the spirit of Ramadan.
Gratitude to Almighty Allah for giving us the grace to see yet another Ramadan. And I wish to, if I were to be given the opportunity to speak to the president directly, I would say that the president should make sure that he tries to look at the humanitarian situation in the northeast, especially those that have been attacked in Borno State, where the insurgency is most affected. All those people that have been displaced, of course, the girls that are, they should seek for a ceasefire by the Boko Haram. They should try and negotiate for a ceasefire for the month of Ramadan so that people can go about their religious duties and at the same time try to secure some food for their family. If at all they would listen, I would request and beg them to please cease fire and insist on a negotiation level that would bring back our girls and would stop all this madness.
Well, in part two after the break, an example of how not to treat children. That's in a moment. Stay with us.
Wherever and whatever your banking needs, Guarantee Trust Bank will be there now and into the future. Because you're at the heart of everything we do. Guarantee Trust Bank, proudly African, truly international.
Guinness. Discover a colorful world of more.
Love is the greatest of all virtues. The Holy Bible and the Holy Quran tell us so. Love is not boastful. Love is humble, cool under pressure. Love is hope for the next generation. Love is the North, East, West, and South living in unity. Love is progress despite adversity. It makes the impossible possible. Love is a secure nation with prosperity for all. Love is transformation. We need more love. Good luck, Abele Jonathan. Driven by love for God and country. Mr. President, we appreciate you. We who are with you are so many more than those who are against you. A message from protectors of Nigerian posterity.
I'ma click like, watch me take flight. I've got free access to learning fun for your children with ClickLight from Etisalat.
Etisalat, now you're talking.
Have you made your smartest ever investment yet? Dubai is where your search ends. Dubai is the world's best lifestyle destination, the world's best city to invest in, the third most dynamic city in the world, the best performing real estate market. Benefit from the best of Dubai with Damac Properties. Investment starts at $149,000. Call or visit now. Damac. Live the luxury.
Sprinkle a little sweetness on life today with pure white sugar that dissolves for a rich experience. Golden Penny Sugar. Pure whiteness. Sweet experience. Golden Penny Foods. The home of good food.
Welcome back. If you've just joined us, you're watching the news at 10 on Channels Television live from Lagos. A reminder of our top stories. Explosion rocks Bauchi, 11 people confirmed dead, over 20 injured. Bring Back Our Girls campaign comes alive in Lagos as groups march and pray for the rescue of the Chibok girls. South delegates to the national conference insist on total control of the Niger Delta oil resource. And Iraq's army claims victory over Sunni militants in a major offensive on the northern city of Tikrit. Insurgents say it's false. Now, all our top stories can be found on our website, channelstv.com, and on youtube.com/channelsweb. Visit m.channelstv.com to view us live on your mobile device. You can also download the Channels TV app for Android, iOS and Windows phones from their respective stores. Or you can also interact with the Channels Eyewitness feature on our Android, iOS and Windows 8 platforms. Now, if you have pictures or videos to share with us, tap the application on your device, swipe to reveal the Eyewitness menu and follow the instructions. Now, here are some pictures sent in by eyewitness reporters. It appears the rainy season is already wreaking havoc in communities. Our eyewitness reporter from Oyo State sent in this picture showing how floodwaters have taken over the Kute area of Alawakala Road in Ibadan. While still on rains, this next picture shows a car floating after a heavy downpour on Adebisi Close in the Surulere area of Lagos. And finally, from Mr. Biggs Road in Opolo, Yenagua, our eyewitness reporter says the rains have cut off a section of the road, making this impassable for motorists. We'd like to thank you so very much for sending us those pictures. Please keep them coming. Well, the president has urged Nigerians not to succumb to fear, but remain prayerful for the greater peace and security of the country. In his message to Muslims in Nigeria on the occasion of the start of their month-long